Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video is number 7 on our 25 Days of Christmas sketch videos. And I'm really excited because, okay, in the Kaisercraft paper collections, there's always like either a 4 image, like one sheet has 4 squares on it, or it'll have like half of the page is the same image. And I like using those for sketches because otherwise it's kind of like if you cut it up for a card, you're going to lose part of the image, you know what I mean? So as soon as I saw this one, I'm just showing you, I leave my scraps in the actual 6.5 by 6.5 pad. And what I do is when I saw that it had the 4 squares, I immediately knew, okay, so I'm going to make 4 cards. And I'm going to use the squares for my center. So this particular one, it's 3, I think it's, yeah, 3 by 3. But the 4 cards, or the 4 squares, are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I don't mind that. That's just taking another 1/4 inch on all 4 sides. I wasn't mad at it. And then I decided that I was going to put a mat on it as well. So here we go. So I put down my mat paper. It's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I cut 2 different pattern papers. On the one side, which is the inch strip, it's 1 inch by 5 1/4. And then the other side, because I did it by 4 inches, was 3 by 5 1/4. And that's how we get our, the 2 sides. So on the sketch itself, the side that's all black, I'm using the striped. And then on the side where it's that slight gray, I'm using, it's like a wood grain paper. And then I'm taking these gold peel-offs. I'm going to put it down the center. And that's how I'm going to hide my seam. Okay? And then I just press down with my bone folder so I make sure it definitely sticks. And what I did on my square is I just stamped the Merry Christmas at the bottom. And I'm just going to ink. I taped it up with the ATG tape, and I'm adding some art glitter glue because the glitter paper I'm using has a lot of, it's a rough one. So I wanted to make sure that my pattern paper definitely adheres to it. And then instead of just adding it straight to the card front, I'm going to add some of my foam tape. And then put the little piece in the center. And I just use my scissors to take the red backing off. And I will say, I have a method now on using this particular foam tape, but it did take me a little bit because I never liked the red backings on the foam squares or even red tape. It's annoying and it always seems like it wants to attach or stick to me, but price wise I couldn't beat it. So that's why I would probably buy it again and just deal with it. Okay, so once I added that on, the card is pretty much, it's done, right? I mean, it just, the little bulbs and, everything is just, oh, I'm showing you the 4 squares right there. So I decided, because I stamped my sentiment and I didn't add, another piece, I was like, let me just add some splatter. I don't have to do the Nuvo drops and I don't have to add sequins. I could just do some splatters and it would be done. So I'm just using my splat box and I'm hitting it up, and then I'll take these 2 out once I feel like I have enough. There was a spot that needed a little dot. And I'll move those to the side, and then I think I have the other 2. Yeah. And then these are the other 2 that I made. And what's fun is because, on the Kaisercraft ones, they are not double-sided sheets. So when I cut the piece off, I had enough left over to do 2 more cards. So I just reversed it. I put the stripe on the other end, on the thin end, and then I put the 3 by 5, I did the wood grain. So it's just, you know, they're mirrored and opposite at the same time. Is that possible? I don't know. But after the splatters, I just really like how these turned out. And this is something that you can definitely mass produce because they give you 2 sheets. So out of 1 paper pad, you can get 8 cards. And that was super quick and easy. And all you have to do is really pick out at least, what, 1 more sheet, probably 2 more sheets of paper to be able to do the background part. But I love how they turned out. And the sparkle with the gold, it's just, yeah. I really like it. I really liked how it turned out. And these colors being non-traditional in a way, you know, with it being with the green and pink. And yet it's still fun. And I think, you know, I wouldn't mind sending those out to people. You know what I mean? To say Merry Christmas. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And when you do hit the subscribe button, make sure you click on the bell so that way you get an alert whenever new videos pop up. And of course, there will be a video tomorrow, which will be day 8, and I'm so excited. Thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me as we head towards Christmas. Have a great day, everybody.